I am your DEI host, Chelsea Handler. I want to acknowledge that we've been through a lot lately, not just here in Los Angeles, but our entire country. Waking up every day, not knowing what news we are going to hear that will disappoint or horrify us. So it is important in times like these to have a distraction. And that's why I want to personally extend my gratitude to Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively.
Did Chelsea Handler just go too far? The audience gasped, some nervously laughed, while others exchanged glances in pure disbelief. Blake Lively sat frozen, her usually warm and radiant smile completely wiped off her face. Whispers spread across the room like wildfire. Did Chelsea just cross the line, or did she just say what everyone else was thinking?
I think that's incredibly telling, and to see Hollywood celebrities in this room laughing at and agreeing with her, like, we're over this, stop, Blake, this wasn't worth it.
This year's Critics' Choice Awards had all the usual Hollywood glam, dazzling gowns, A-list stars, and perfectly crafted speeches. But nobody expected the night to take such a brutal turn. One joke, one moment, and suddenly, Blake Lively found herself at the center of a firestorm that could change her career forever. But was Chelsea's joke just another comedic roast? Or was there something deeper, darker, and more personal behind her words?
She does make fun of Justin and Blake, but the fact that she's making fun of it at all shows she doesn't believe.
I think everybody in this room, no matter whose side you're on, we can all agree to accept that there's probably not going to be a sequel. It ends with us, guys.
And most importantly, was Blake's reaction a moment of embarrassment, or did she actually snap? Stay with us as we break down every single detail of this Hollywood controversy, from the brutal joke to the explosive reactions, and the shocking legal drama that followed. The Critics' Choice Awards is meant to be a night of celebration, a place where Hollywood's elite gather to toast their achievements, flash their best smiles for the cameras, and network behind the scenes for their next big deal. But let's be real, these award shows have also become the perfect hunting ground for comedians looking to take some risky shots at A-listers. Enter Chelsea Handler, a woman fearlessly unfiltered with a reputation for calling out Hollywood hypocrisy like no one else. She's built her career on roasting celebrities, and let's be honest, she's made some brutal jokes in the past. But this time, she may have gone too far. When Chelsea stepped onto the stage, the audience expected sharp humor, maybe even some playful jabs. What they didn't expect was a joke so harsh, so personal, that it would leave Blake Lively completely humiliated. With a smirk, Chelsea grabbed the mic, paused for dramatic effect, and then dropped the bombshell.
I'm grateful. I think we're all grateful. And I think we're good. And that's why I want to personally extend my gratitude to Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively.
Blake Lively is proof that you can have it all: beauty, fame, and even the audacity to subpoena Hollywood when things don't go your way. The room fell into an awkward silence. A few uncomfortable chuckles echoed, but most people didn't know how to react. Had Chelsea just mocked Blake's ongoing legal battle? Because if you've been following the news, you'll know that Blake Lively has been caught up in a nasty lawsuit involving none other than Justin Baldoni. She accused him of breach of contract and something else even more serious. And while some Hollywood insiders have backed her up, others have called her out for being overly dramatic. Or worse, trying to manipulate the system.
Has filed a civil rights complaint and a lawsuit against her co-star, who also directed the film, where she claims that in retaliation for raising concerns, Baldoni and his team launched an online social manipulation campaign to destroy Lively's reputation. The New York Times published the first story about Lively's allegations. Now Baldoni and 9 other plaintiffs, including Baldoni's PR firm, are suing the paper for libel and say they plan to take further legal action.
Do you plan to sue Blake Lively?
Absolutely.
You will?
Yes.
In the filing, Baldoni's lawyers contend text messages were taken out of context or excluded, including one appearing to show Lively inviting Baldoni into her trailer while pumping, which they say refutes Lively's claim that Baldoni would enter her trailer uninvited while she was undressed, including when she was breastfeeding.
We plan to release every single text messages between the two of them. We want the truth to be out there. We want the documents to be out there. We want people to make their determination based on receipt.
When you go after someone, you try to destroy their life. And actually, the evidence shows something different. Blake Lively was no victim here. They removed the emoji. They removed the piece about the reporter showing that Melissa saw it for the first time then, and obviously couldn't be a part of it. And they removed the rest of the text messages showing that they're joking around. I mean, it's absolutely appalling.
She played with fire, and now she got burned. This isn't going to end well for you, Blake. Sorry. At one point, he leaned forward and slowly dragged his lips from her ear and down her neck as he said, "It smells so good." Mr. Baldoni was caressing Ms. Lively with his mouth in a way that had nothing to do with their roles. When Ms. Lively later objected to this behavior, Mr. Baldoni's response was, "I'm not even attracted to you." Okay, there. Okay, so he puts his like head in her neck.
I got a beard on you today.
And says, "Am I getting beard on you?"
It smells good.
Well, it's not bad. It's my body makeup.
Laughs. She laughs and says, "Oh, did you get beard on me?" She doesn't say, "Oh my God, you nuzzled me."
So was Chelsea just making a joke, or was she taking a very public stance against Blake? Cameras immediately turned to Blake. Her face was unreadable. Gone was her usual confidence. She looked stiff, her jaw clenched, her hands gripping the edge of her seat. Ryan Reynolds, sitting beside her, leaned in and whispered something, but Blake didn't react. Then she did something nobody expected. According to multiple sources, she stood up and walked out, but not before exchanging a few heated words with someone at her table. Some say she was holding back tears, while others claim she stormed straight to the exit with Ryan trailing behind her. Now, let's pause here. If you're a seasoned Hollywood watcher, you'll know that walking out of an award show is a big deal. These moments are carefully curated, and leaving in the middle of a speech, that's basically a public statement. So what did Blake's walkout really mean? Was she embarrassed, enraged, or was she sending a message to the entire industry? The second the footage hit the internet, Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram went crazy. Fans immediately split into two camps. Team Blake argued that Chelsea's joke was beyond inappropriate, calling it an unnecessary attack on a woman fighting for justice. Many labeled it as misogynistic and claimed that Chelsea was siding with the powerful Hollywood men who wanted Blake to stay silent. Team Chelsea, on the other hand, said it was just comedy, that if Blake couldn't take a joke, maybe she shouldn't be in Hollywood. Some even called it karma for Blake, suggesting that her lawsuit wasn't as clean as she wanted people to believe. Memes flooded the internet, GIFs of Blake's shocked expression went viral, and within hours, the controversy dominated entertainment news. But here's where things get really interesting. Blake's lawsuit against Justin Baldoni isn't just a celebrity feud. It's a case that has divided Hollywood. Some of the industry's biggest names have distanced themselves from Blake, while others have spoken out in her support. Rumors suggest that this lawsuit threatens to expose secrets that could shake up the entertainment industry. Some speculate that Chelsea wasn't just making a joke. She was sending a message on behalf of very powerful people. And if that's the case, was Blake always meant to lose this battle? Blake's team wasted no time responding. Sources close to her leaked reports that she felt betrayed and that she was considering taking legal action against Chelsea for defamation. Meanwhile, Chelsea, she's standing her ground, laughing off the controversy and insisting that comedy should never be censored. But here's what nobody is talking about. This moment might have completely shifted Blake Lively's career. If Hollywood insiders are truly turning against her, she could be facing a major fallout. So, was Chelsea Handler just doing her job as a comedian? Or was she deliberately trying to humiliate Blake Lively? Was Blake's reaction genuine outrage? Or was it a strategic move to gain public sympathy? And most importantly, what happens next in this Hollywood war? One thing's for sure, this isn't over. What do you think? Did Chelsea cross the line? Or was Blake overreacting? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into the biggest celebrity controversies, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Hollywood never sleeps, and neither do we. Stay tuned.